collection live plants. These are great and already popular from Girl
Yay.
Next Door. $23.98. Your 5 easy payments here, $4.80. It's M95063. These are so beautiful. All of this gorgeous color, and you're getting all three. You don't have to pick. Carolyn Gracie's here.
Yay.
She's our girl next door to talk about this gorgeous plant.
Thank you, Monifa. So this has only been on the air one time, and it was so popular. So this is a Coleus. This is an annual. This is a plant that is one of the very best foliage plants in the world. It's absolutely stunning. You don't need flowers, although you do get bonus flowers with these about midway through the summer. Now, some people just pinch them off because they just want the foliage, but you've got the flowers there if you want them. These also will grow, you guys, in part sun or part shade.
Nice.
And if you have a totally shady area, you can also plant them there. They just won't get as big if they're not in a little bit of sun.
Okay, and sometimes we don't want it as big, so that's okay.
Also, they do great in pots. They look stunning. They'll fill up a pot. I would recommend one that's 14 to 15 inches per plant, because these are gonna get 12 inches tall by about 30 inches wide.
Wow.
Maybe the one Wall Street, which is this one right here, which is that gorgeous sort of orangey burgundy. This one will be a little bit less wide, about 24 inches. So this one down here is called Fifth Avenue. And look how it coordinates with the other two, because if you look at one of these, it's almost like we had Bob Mackie or somebody out here styling, Isaac Mizrahi styling. But look how you've got the deep burgundy of the one and the bright green of the other one, and then this gorgeous magenta in the middle. So they really do look fabulous together.
These are so pretty, and they've been popular too. We don't even have that many left. I think, Jen, you said we have like about 650 left.
Wow.
And that's really it. And they've only been on air one time before. So this is one of those ones, and it just, I think a one time before was only maybe about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's pretty brand new.
So pretty brand new, which we love that. So sometimes maybe you don't want the flowers, maybe you just want this beautiful color from this gorgeous foliage, and that's what you're getting here. I love that you can plant these in pots as well. So these are an annual.
So they get as big as they're going to get this summer.
This summer. These are real plants that you're looking at, by the way. These are
not
real
fakes.
Plants.
Look how gorgeous these are. And Philip was just, I love the comment he just made about not wanting to see the ground through your flowers. This is another one that has that really full,
nice,
dense foliage. So when you part through the middle, you just see more and more fabulous leaves. And see how they've got some little flowers popping out. If you want them to just have that wonderful mounding look of foliage, you can just snip those off. It won't hurt the plant, or pinch them off. It's really easy. A lot of people do that. But if you want that peekaboo flower popping out, then you've got that as well.
All right, you told us a couple places where to plant in the sun. How are we watering these? Are they deer and rabbit resistant?
These are going to be watered. Well, you want to water all your new plants in until the roots established. But after that, I'd say water as needed. If they're in part sun and maybe it's a little bit hot, they may need a little bit more water, but you want to make sure the soil stays a little bit moist. Also, these need fertilizing. If you use Philip Watson's, just once per season. If you use Roberta's Bounty, that would be every couple of weeks. Philip, you were come on in. You were telling me that this is one of your absolute favorites to do your designs with.
Well, I love the Coleus because I love the beautiful, colorful foliage, and also they're so easy to root. It's the first plant that I learned how to root.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, if you just cut off a little piece of it, stick it in a pop bottle in the kitchen window, in a few days it's got those little white roots on it, then you got more.
A whole new plant.
You got that, but the foliage is great, and they had the similar care because these will grow in the sun as the sun patients.
Nice.
So they're great companions, and they would have similar care.
Thank you.
Oh,
I love it.
that.
Yes.
And they're a kind of the similar size too, which is great. So these are going to bloom late in the summer, as I said. They also are great for cut flower arrangements.
Yeah.
If you want to pop these in a vase, if you've got like a lot of people are doing cutting gardens now.
That's a good idea.
Which is like a popular trend now, where you're just planting flowers that are meant to be cut and brought in.
Yes.
So this is another thing, you know, when you buy from a florist.
Yeah, your filler. That stuff is expensive.
Yeah. So, and don't worry if you are trimming blooms and leaves and little stems off of your plants. It doesn't hurt them. It actually just sends their energy to the rest of the plant that's still there.
Nice.
And helps it to get bigger.
Remember, you're going to get the growing guide, so you don't have to remember any of this, because I know I don't, okay? I rely on these. So they're going to come to you. How do they come to you? Do we have the roots up
here's
here?
what you get.
So we'll show
And
you
so
how
you're
they
gonna
come
get
to
big
you.
babies.
You're gonna get some, look at that, those are huge.
So these are gonna be big
Look at
in your,
that.
they're gonna come in an Ellie pot, which is what we do where we wrap the roots in something that is going to just disintegrate into the soil. You don't have to peel it off. But look how big that is.
That is
You know,
huge.
when you get an annual, you wanna make sure this is an actively growing plant that's gonna go from this to that big guy down there.
Look at that.
In one season.
Yeah.
And same thing with your others. I just love the Fifth Avenue. Look at this. Isn't that stunning?
They're all so pretty. I can't
Look how
believe how
pretty
big those
that
little
is.
babies are. Those are huge.
That's what's going to come out of your package.
That's amazing.
And another little tip, guys, when you first get your plants, and you know, regardless of whether you think it's a little chilly or not, leave them sitting, open the box, and make sure they don't need a little drink of water, because remember, they've traveled a long way to get to you.
Right.
So they might be a little stressed. But let them sit there in their little pot for a day.
That's what I did.
And then plant them.
Okay, so listen, I'm starting to get stuff home. I ordered some cottage farms. I haven't gotten your crazy tunias yet. Those are coming.
Good.
But I got some I got some mini roses already that I bought.
Yeah.
And so those shipped, and I'm like, okay, but I could tell they were a little bit dry. And so I watered them and just kind of put them on my windowsill. So the same thing with these, kind of water them a little bit, leave them in that pot.
Yeah.
And then now they're ready to plant.
And then plant them. And it's just so they can acclimate to being at your house.
Exactly.
Instead of on the UPS truck.
That's right. So these are fantastic. Remember, you're getting all three of these. You don't even have to pick. It's your three-piece Main Street Coleus collection. All three varieties you are getting, and we don't have a ton left to go around. Fewer than 600 of these actually to go around. So I would not wait. Tell us the names of all three again.
The green one is called Riverwalk. It's like a citron lime green with beautiful bright yellow veining. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
And then you have your Fifth Avenue, which is the multicolor one, which incorporates all three colors in one. You get the outline of that beautiful bright green on this one with the magenta centers. And then over here you have your Wall Street, which is going to be that stunning sort of reddish orange, gorgeous, full solid color.
Could you imagine planting these with the sun patients, like Philip suggested?
Mother Nature
Fantastic with that bee.
is such. I mean, look at the serrated edges. It's like you took one of those crafting scissors and cut all around the edges there. Look at that.
$4.80.
How gorgeous is that?
That's your easy pay to be able to get those home, by the way, okay? M95063 is your item number to get those home. So
Yay.
pretty.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, I'm just stepping over. Carolyn, you're not